Also, too, Eric, in terms of this fight, do you see the rematch being different, like fought differently?
Look, I think that Canelo can adjust. I think that there's many ways he can adjust. He did some things really, really good, and then he did some things that he shouldn't have done. So I think he can adjust, and I think that he can win a lot easier.
Yeah?
I think he can win a lot easier. Yeah.
Did it surprise you he was able to move as much as he did? He's never shown that.
It surprised me that he was able to move. It surprised me that he was able to stand toe-to-toe with him and bang it out with him. It surprised me how easily he was able to go to the body. The combinations, the hand speed, everything was there. It surprised me how much he made him miss. I've never seen Golovkin miss. Everybody's making so much about how much punches he threw. How many punches did he throw? 1,000 something?
700.
Okay, how many connected? 100 what?
200, I think.
200?
Yeah.
What's that percentage?
He missed like a 500 and something.
2%.
Okay, there you go. So I mean, he threw so much, but he missed more than he threw.
Yeah.
So
3 times.
So I think that he missed more than he landed. So I think that Canelo did a great job. Great job. I still haven't sat down and watched the entire fight yet. But just going back in my mind, being there ringside and watching, he missed a lot. And he landed maybe 1 or 2. Some of those rounds were very, very close. Very close. And if you see, I only gave Golovkin maybe like 3 rounds that he clearly won. That, hey, that's his round. But the other ones, you can make the argument. The other ones, you know what? He probably he missed a lot. He probably landed 3 or 4 punches, but Canelo landed 3 or 4 punches also. Or maybe 5, and Canelo should get points for going to the body. I don't think anybody gave Canelo credit for going to the body. Do you remember Golovkin landing body shots?
Or his defense? Zero.
Body shot, do you remember?
0. No.
How many body shots did Canelo land?
And tell me, let me ask you this.
Canelo landed a shitload of body shots. But I don't see anybody giving credit for body shots. ¿Cómo estás?
It's also, I think, a confidence booster for him, too, to be able to, not only that, but he took...
you know what surprised me was Golovkin's jab. He had a very good jab, and outlanded Canelo's jab. So, I give him credit. He had a great jab, and I give him credit for being so aggressive. But there's a difference between being aggressive, and there's a difference between being aggressive and effective. And I don't think he was effective when he was aggressive.
You guys aren't strangers to these types of decisions. It happened to Oscar. It's happened to your fighters.
I grew up with Oscar. Go back to the Trinidad fight. We can, go back to the Mosley fight, the second Mosley fight.
I think you guys promoted Lara when you fought Williams.
Yeah, we've been. It's part of boxing. But the thing is that what you see, what you're focusing on, is not what the judges are seeing and what they're focusing on. I'm sure, that some of the judges gave Canelo credit for making him miss. I'm sure that's what happened. And I'm sure that there's rounds where they didn't give him credit for that.
Eric, what do you tell the fans that aren't giving Canelo credit for the defensive genius that he displayed? I mean, like you're saying, I really don't think the fans are taking that into account. It's just a lot like Mayweather. They never gave him the credit for his defensive genius. Maybe they're taking it
What
for
I can
granted.
say to them is wait for the tiebreaker. It's going to be better.
Eric, my question is, obviously, this happens to every promoter in boxing, these decisions, and it ends up affecting a lot of fighters' career paths.
Yeah.
You as a promoter, you don't want these decisions happening for your fighters, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what steps can you take in order to make sure this doesn't happen? Because it's already like a good head start in Nevada, but work
with the commission, educate them. They have to do more seminars on on teaching the judges. I mean, just work with the commission. They know what they're doing. They've been doing this for many, many years. If you really look at the commission and you see these judges and you really analyze how many times this happened, it's not that often. It's not that often. So. I mean, it's just a matter of working with the commission, and, being with them and kind of like working with them hand in hand to make sure and instill that, that the proper protocols happen.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate the time.
All right.